What's up, detailers? Today we are going to be going over Starke's aluminum coating, how to use it, when to use it, why you should use it. We've already prepped this with our method of prepping. So they're going to have their own way. Essentially, after you've prepped your metal, you're going to want to make sure you hit it with a surface prep to remove anything that might be left over, contaminants. You never know what might be on here. Once you've prepped your surface however you see fit, you're going to want to make sure you hit it with some Starke surface prep or any prep of your choice to remove any remaining contaminants or sealants that might be left behind. Give it a good soak. Wipe it down nice. Make sure it's dry. From there, you're ready. Typically, we're going to use a suede applicator. This one's double-sided for the mere reason that that's what we got, but always going to be a suede pad. You want to make sure it's nice and smooth because essentially we're painting this stuff on. It's not your traditional coatings where you wipe it on and then remove it. We're going to wipe it on and leave it there. So essentially I call it painting. You want to lather your pad to make sure there's no dry spots in it. The dry spots will just create a friction. Let that soak in good. And what you're going to want to do is start from the bottom and pull it up. Essentially what's going to happen is there's going to want to be drips that go. So when you start from the bottom, it's going to allow those drips to work their way back down. You can catch them on your second pull. For me, I always kind of tuck my applicator in the back side of wherever I'm starting, get it nice and rounded off, and I'm just going to try to pull it up in one even swipe and stop it at a breaking point. Wrap it on this other side here, and it's insane. You can really see the line of the difference of what's going on as this coating is applied. One pull up this way. Make sure all the sides are evenly coated, no drips. And it's as easy as that. Don't touch it, don't wipe it, walk away from it. If you have a break in your line, you essentially want to make sure you go all the way up. So since there's no breaks on this front piece, we would want to prep this entire pole, coat this all the way up to the top. Yeah, as you can see, she's coated up, looking much better now. And I wanted to mention some of the common mistakes and like issues you may come across with this coating, and as well mention, I didn't talk about the fact that it is designed to last anywhere from 12 to 36 months. We've seen it go up past 36 months. It's always going to depend on where it's coated, where it's staying, how it's maintained, how it was prepped. There's a lot that goes into the metal because it's much different than your standard. Some of the issues you might run into with it, which I even did here on this one, if you over apply a little bit too much to your pad, you might run into a situation where you get some streaks or drips essentially. And if you don't catch them almost immediately, they will harden, they will stay there. There's nothing you can do. If you go back even 5 minutes later and try to reapplicate it with this ceramic, it's going to gunk up and stick all over your pad and pull the fibers off of it. Once it's on, you have to just let it rest and cure. You can come back, I always say maybe a month or two later, give it a little scuffing with sanding, try to find 2 breaking points, reapply just that bar if you can. Some of the places you might be applying this coating is going to be obviously your standard aluminum T-tops. You do want to make sure it is anodized aluminum. Typical aluminum, sometimes it does act a little funky because of your prep work, so just make sure you know what you're working on and how you're going to apply it. So your basic standard T-tops all the way up to your big sport fishing towers and outriggers. That's a big thing that I like to do for all my guys, is these big outriggers. You don't have time to pull them off the boat every couple months, so we like to do them once a year, and it keeps them tip-top shape for you guys. Simple as that. If you're not using Starke aluminum coating, go get you some.